Hey everybody, good afternoon. My name is Krista Shepherd-McGinnis, and I'm coming to you from Alberta, Canada, which is straight north of head office. I've been with Soul for 2.5 years now. So today I want to talk about mindset, how our minds are actually designed to work, and maybe does your mind need to be rewired a little bit? Do you understand its foundation? For example, when someone says they want to get more organized, maybe they need to rethink how they think about organization. So the mind's natural purpose and makeup wants to keep you safe. And how we think of safe and how our mind thinks of safe is two different things. When we have children, we teach them to look both ways before crossing the street or not to talk to strangers. Your mind does not think of it at harm or at risk. For your mind, anytime you try something new and different, your mind will bring in fear and doubt. To your mind, anything new in your life is unsafe. Any deviation, such as new routine, bringing new people in your life, investing in yourself, joining the gym, anything, even if we are excited, our minds will make us question and say, should I really do this? What about that? Remember the last time? What if I fail? We often overthink it and talk ourselves out of things because our mind subconsciously is telling us that we are unsafe. We sometimes feel like our decision is unsafe when we are bringing in something new. Think about a time you had an opportunity. You wanted to do something, and you tried to do something, you thought, yeah, I got this. For example, you bought a gym membership. You bought the clothes, you got a new Soul Blender bottle, you're ready to go to start on Monday. Then Monday comes around, you're thinking, I don't really like how I look in the clothes. I don't know how the equipment works. What if my family needs me? What if the kids need me? And before you know it, you're not starting till the next Monday. This is your mind's natural programming, trying to keep you safe. So if not working out is what you have always done, then your mind is going to want you to not work out. I want you to reflect back and remember the time where you did that. And you can say, it's not because you were a slacker or lazy, but because your mind was keeping you where it wanted you to be. So in order to change that, we need to backdoor our mind. It will not naturally change. It is deeper than just changing your mindset. Sometimes you almost have to trick it and slowly make the changes. Most of us are doing years of reprogramming here. We're no longer 5-year-old sponges. Our programming is there, and we have to reprogram it. To do this, you have to allow yourself to do things that are new to you. You have to recognize the fear and doubt that comes in. You need to see it for what it is, put a name to it. This is fear, this is doubt, this is my mind trying to keep me safe. Once you're able to recognize it, give an identity or a name, I want you to go back and ask yourself, what's it going to feel like when I accomplish this? When I show up on Monday, Tuesday, then 5 days, then 2 weeks, then a month have passed. What am I going to feel like? What physical changes will I see in the mirror? You have to fill your mind with an abundant amount of pleasure. It has to be huge. I'm going to look amazing in that dress when I walk across that stage to get my 100K medal. You need to fill your mind with that huge amount of abundance. When we allow ourselves to feel excitement and see ourselves achieving this, that's when your mind will allow you to push past the fear and doubt. It's all about tricking your mind, seeing yourself and feeling that accomplishment before you take that first step. Your mind has to see you be successful in it. Otherwise, you will never do it. You can't move forward if you can't see the success. Next, your mind likes what's familiar to you. If having clutter is familiar to you, if doubting yourself is familiar, if negative self-talk is familiar, then your mind will want to keep you there, even though that sounds backwards. That is our design, and until I started digging deeper, even I didn't realize I was doing it. When we step out of the familiar, it often feels unsafe. Think about something you know you have benefited from. I had a friend who did amazing when she did EFT to help. It was usually when she was struggling and going through a growth season. But in her mind, she'd make excuses. Didn't have time, she would do it later, and she realized it was her mind just tricking her into feeling safe. The same is true for negative self-talk. We can't just wake up one day and say we're always going to be positive and never think negatively about ourselves again. If positive self-praise, celebration, and self-love is unfamiliar, then it means it was once new to you. Because your mind was used to the negative for so long, we need to flood our mind with positivity, such as affirmations, celebrate, and even the little accomplishments. I want you to celebrate that when you've got Prime for the 3rd month in a row. The more you do this, the more familiar it will become, and your mind will start to see it for the positive it is and the success that it brings to us. For those of us that are moms, we didn't know what it'd be like getting up in the night, changing, feeding, etc., but eventually it became our normal and easier for us. It just took some practice. Most importantly for me was when I realized I see in pictures. So when I have a big goal or even a little goal, I have to visualize myself being successful with that. When you can see it in your mind, you already feels like it's happened. Your mind always gives you what you ask for. For example, when you go through the Starbucks drive-thru and ask for a latte, you already know you're getting a latte. You're not expecting a frappuccino or a tea. Your mind works the same way, which is why I love starting my day with gratitude. That way, I get to control what type of day I'm going to have. I get to control that. So, my question for you today is, do you wake up with doubt, fear, asking yourself what today will bring, that you are tired? If that's what you're focusing on, you're not going to have a good day. This is why you need to be aware of your thoughts. What would life look like if you focused on the abundance you do have and how you can help others? What would your soul specialist life look like when you focus on the abundance that we have thanks to soul and its herbs? So today, I want you to focus on the positive, and I'm looking forward to seeing each of you grow as you rewire your brains. Thanks, and have a great day.